Place your bets, I want it all. Ooh, I'm lucky, ooh, I'm lucky, ooh, I'm lucky, ooh, I'm lucky. Show your hand, spin the wheel, pick your team, I want it all. Ooh, I'm lucky, ooh, I'm lucky, ooh, I'm lucky.
Yo, what's going on, YouTube? Man, I'm trying to, knock out some of these videos, man. Got a whole bunch of stuff going on. You busy, man. I'm busy. That's what I'm saying, man. For all the people that subscribe and all the people listen, thank you, man. Sharing your time with me, you know what I'm saying? Especially guys leaving comments, thank you. Appreciate it, whether it's thumbs up, thumbs down, on the video or whatever like that, the fact that you take time to listen, I appreciate it. But yeah, man, Tony Bellew, man, in regards to this Kell Brook, Earl Spence Jr. aftermath, man. Tony Bellew, or Bellew, whoever you want to call his name and stuff like that. Some guy got on me about that, man. I don't know if he was talking to me, but, I mean, you can't hear nobody, you know what I'm saying, when you chatting back and forth. And he got on me in one video talking about, it's Tony Bellew, like, retard. I'm giving you the PG version of what this guy said. I'm like, okay, man, I heard it say, I heard Bellew and Bellew, so I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I have to wait till he's addressed, man, because, I forget, man, you know what I'm saying? I forget, man. So I think it's Tony Bellew. I heard Bellew a few times. So, but anyway, moving along, enough of the haters. But they're fans too, they fans too, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's go with Tony Bellew, all right? Anyway, he was talking about Amir Khan because he was doing some color commentating, man. They had Carl Frock out there and stuff like that, Paulie, and a whole bunch of people out there. So it was like him and Amir Khan, standing up, and I guess they were with what was that, Johnny? I want to say the guy was named Johnny Nelson or something like that. Anyway, they having a conversation, and Tony, brought it upon himself, saying like, man, what he did, taking the knee and bowing out was like sacrilege. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much like, we don't do that. We might call us warriors, call us anything, call us freak shows or whatever, but we don't do that. We don't do that. And man. And Kell Brook, so he, somebody tried to put it in his mouth that, long story short, somebody tried to put it in his mouth that Kell Brook had quit, you know what I'm saying he had quit. And a lot of people keep comparing one fighter to the next, everybody has the threshold for pain. You get what I'm saying? And these injuries are painful, man. I don't know if anybody ever been to like maybe a dentist or anybody's ever been hit in the mouth or something like that. But when you got something broken, like, you in excruciating pain, man. Not too long ago, I just seen this girl, man, near a hospital, man. She was like going to the emergency room, and this dude's trying to pull her out of the car, and she keeps hollering and yelling. She was hollering, it was a little bit much for me. But then again, my arm wasn't broken. But I'm thinking to myself, like, I was like, I'm trying to figure out, like, what's going on, before I knew her arm was broken. Because she wouldn't move, you know what I'm saying? And this dude's trying to move her to get out of the car so she can go to the emergency room to get treatment. But anyway, long story short, she wouldn't move her legs. You know what I'm saying? So, it was her arm that was broken. She was paralyzed, you know what I'm saying? She was paralyzed. And I mean, that's a good example of what, maybe Kell Brook was thinking. It's like, dude, man, like, you got one good eye, you still got one good eye. Your legs are working, you can still let your hands go. Why did you quit? That's probably like another fighter's rationale, a fighter that's probably been through that, that's been in there in that situation. Like, you don't know what you're going to do in any situation unless you're being put in that situation. You know what I'm saying? That's why people get, some points for like veterans, like combat veterans. It's like you got a rookie, you don't know what you gonna do. Like we train them and stuff like that. We try to do a little psychodrama, fire off a few shots while you doing drills and stuff like that. Put them in high intense situations as much as possible. But when it comes to being like in a real lifetime situation, when you in pain on top of being in stress, you know what I'm saying? What you gonna do? You know? Like you don't really know unless you actually been in there. That's what I was saying, something like, being a little bit like, dirty and fighting or something like that. When I suggest a guy maybe foul out or do something or show some fight or something, like Cotto versus Zab Judah. You know what I'm saying? That's what he did, man. He fouled him, man, a couple of times to go low. That's what's in Cotto. You know what I'm saying? When he getting in trouble or something like that. I don't know why he didn't do that against Margarito, but that's what's in him. You know what I'm saying? It comes out, man. The truth comes out, man. The truth comes out when you're in that pain and you're in a dire situation. What you willing to do to survive or to get through something will show. Would you submit or would you fight on? It'll show. So in Kell Brook's, defense, man, even in Tony Bellew's defense, I don't think anyone's like right or wrong, because you just had, Tony Bellew. You got to think about it. He was just in the fight with David Hay. Mess up his Achilles tendon. And so we know what David Hay would do if he's in a bad spot. He already showed you. Like, if he hurt, like, he going down swinging. You know what I'm saying? He going down swinging. So he already showed his mettle with that. Or Eddie Chambers, Fast Eddie Chambers, when his arm was out. Galata, what was it, Andrew Galata? Not Galata, but Gotti. Yeah, Gotti, Arturo Gotti. Arturo Gotti, when his arm was out and stuff like that, his hands was broken. He was pretty much just fighting with one hand. You saw what he was going to do, man. Israel Vasquez, man. Dude ain't even got an eye no more. You know what I'm saying? No regrets. He ain't got an eye no more, but, he didn't even give himself time to heal. Just like I was saying with Kell Brook, man, give yourself time to heal, man. I know it's hard, man, especially hard for, just being a man, period, I feel him, it's hard to be, injured and on the sideline, and you want to you want to keep on moving. You know what I'm saying? These are young guys too, man. These are young guys. These guys ain't 50, they ain't 60 years old. They want to keep it moving, and they trying to get it now, especially Kell. You got a family and everything. But yeah, man, Israel Vasquez, I mean, look what happened to him, and the dude end up losing the eye. And he got to live with that. We can say, oh, well, Israel Vasquez, he fought through it and stuff like that. Yeah, but he ain't got no eye now. Like, he got a dead eye. I don't know if they took it out or whatever like that, but he's got a dead eye right now. It's no good. He got one good eye left. You're born with two. And you're lucky if you got 20/20 vision. You know what I'm saying? So if you can see, and you got a lot of people that can't, and you have an opportunity to make a good choice of whether keeping your eye or not, and you in your right mind, you know what I'm saying? This dude's in his right mind, and he weighing his options. I ain't gonna say he quit, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say the man quit. I'm gonna say, hey, he did what was best for himself. I know we admire these guys that are pushing through these injuries and stuff like that, but it's no joke when you got a dude that's skilled, a pugilist, trying to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's trying to hurt him. He's putting good shots on him. I mean, that's how he got messed up in the first place. He was taking shots to the body, going through that, and then this dude breaks his other eye socket. It wasn't even the eye socket that was broken in the Golovkin fight. Dude, Earl Spence breaks Kell Brook other eye socket. So you probably like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, shh. And then you got some doctor talking about you can go blind and all this other stuff. You probably want to see his wife and kids, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Well, when you want to start learning Braille, a lot of people trying to pick up another language. You gotta use Braille now. And what they gonna say? Oh, you remember that fight? Yeah, I remember that fight. I think about it every day. When I lost my eye, hell, now you're gonna remind me? He probably got, why he gotta live through that? And he got Bellew, hey, I don't know if he's ever been in a situation like that, man. But only time, I just seen a man, fight Adonis Superman Stevenson, and him laying up on the ropes getting knocked out, but I don't know what his situation was and that, why he fought like that. I mean, even him, I think him and Cleverly even fought. They didn't look too hot. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, what was going on in his mind? It looked like he submitted. I'm gonna check out this last round, man. I'm gonna see what happened. Cause I want to see, cause I want to just see what he reacted, man. Cause I mean, he fought.
Adonis Stevenson has.
Hold on, man. He fought Adonis Superman Stevenson. Let's see, man. Give me a second, bro. Oh, Stevenson just caught him. Okay. Didn't look like he was fighting all that bad prior to being put down. I just remember him being put in that corner and getting knocked out. But he wasn't injured, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he wasn't injured. He just got knocked out. He's probably weight drained, but I never seen him hurt in any situation, man. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that, man. Tony Bellew. No, was he out of line? Do you think Kell Brook quit? I don't think so. In my opinion, I don't think he quit, man. The dude's just, like Bellew said, man, he had the fight beaten out of him. You know what I'm saying? He had the fight beaten out of him. The will to fight was gone. Another eye injury. Just a bad look, man. It was just a bad look. When he went down to a knee and he submitted, You could say he quit, but he succumbed to his injuries. That's ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't fight through. He tried to fight through it, but yeah, man, it's just like the Alfredo Angulo versus Laura. It was like, oh yeah, he made him quit and all this other stuff. That dude eye was popping out of his head, you know what I'm saying? I would have stressed him going on because the scorecards were very, very close. But for him to turn, it happened in that round, man, when his eye blew up. It just blew up, and he was just like, kept getting hit right there. And he was just, he couldn't do it, And so I wouldn't call him a quitter, but I would have suggested, like, yeah, push on, But if he's just said, like, hey, I can't do this no more, and I'll be like, yeah, you right, man, because you look like you in some serious pain, man. You know what I'm saying? When he came back, you know what I'm saying? You probably would ask him to finish the round because he was fighting a dude like Laura. Excuse me, don't get off topic, but, he was fighting Laura, who wasn't a pressure fighter, but Earl Spence is a pressure fighter. He's coming forward. It's different when you fighting the guy that's on his back foot all day. You can probably, like, manage it a little bit, throw out a few jabs here and there. You got to chase him around, you got this injury and stuff like that. But like I said, man, ain't none of us in there. So, but I would like your thoughts. All right, man, I'll catch y'all later.